Every story of success has two versions: the one world sees, the highlight reel, the applause, the finish line, and the ones few ever hear: the late nights, the failures, the doubts, the architecture behind the hustle. Welcome back to Success Decoded, from innovation to compassion, powered by Aki Media, a space where real conversations light the fire and real people rewrite the rules. I'm Armaan Chugh, a believer, a builder, a storm in stillness.
Good morning, Bhuvi.
Good morning, Armaan. How
How
are
are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. First of all, thank you for coming in here. Really very excited.
Yeah, my pleasure. And thank you for inviting.
Yeah, so this is my second podcast with you.
Wow. I
And-
mean,
yeah,
I've seen your podcast before, so it's interesting.
yeah, and audience are really very excited. For the second one, and especially when you are coming in, especially the student entrepreneurs and all of that.
Yeah.
It's going to be something a great learning for them. Also a great opportunity to get inside a student's life, how to start a business here in US. And even me as an individual and student entrepreneur, I'm also very excited to learn more about you and how did you build something which is completely out of the box.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there are a lot of things to share. Let's see how it goes. And, I'm excited to share everything that I have till now. And my learning, my journey, I can share it everything for you. And for our fellow people here in the university.
Absolutely. So let's get started.
Yep.
Once again, welcome to Akri Media, Bhuvi.
Thank you, Armaan. Thank you for inviting me. Excited to be part of this.
Absolutely. So tell us more about yourself and your company.
All right. My name is Bhuvineshwar Reddy. You can call me Bunny if it's too complex. I'm founder and CEO of Wagvitals.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pet tech health wearable device which helps the dog to track the vitals like heart rate, temperature, and activity, stress levels as well, and give you personalized information and diet plans and early alerts to the pets and pet parents
Mm-hmm.
to keep their pets healthy and happy in future and to avoid those large veterinary bills as well. And it's kind of a boob band for pet animals, especially I can say.
When I heard this brand, when I was doing the research, when I was researching about you, this interested me so much. I was very, very excited to get more insights on this, learn more about what you are doing and the craft that you have created. So I'm really excited for the discussion that we're going to have today.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I'm also more excited to share all the insights that we are building, and the device that we are going to build, and that how it helps to the pets and pet animals here. Yeah, happy to share my knowledge and insights.
Okay. Every breakthrough starts with a question. So, what if we care for the pets the same way we cared for ourselves, right? So, I have a very interesting question for you personally now, and that is, what has inspired you to create this something amazing thing like pet wearable company? And was there some personal experience involved into this with the pets or something like that?
Yeah, first of all, amazing lines, Arman. When I started to know more focused on health,
Mm-hmm.
I've been to this band called Whoop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've been researched about the Whoop band, and I got to know like how it changed entire human health tracking. So I thought, to why not we replicate that for dogs,
Mm-hmm.
especially pets. But initially we started with dogs. Uh, then we eventually got to know about more about Whoop, and that's how we clearly got study about Whoop band,
Mm-hmm.
and we exactly replicated entire Whoop band thing for the pets. And you can see a lot of people here go to veterinary doctor after something happened to the pet, or if something goes serious. But why I'm just providing them as a tool that to track their dogs and to avoid those large vet bills later on.
Okay, makes sense. So you're trying to say that Whoop is something that has inspired you or that you
Exactly.
got
Yeah.
inspired with.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we have a tracking system everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
why for human beings especially,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't have anything for the dogs. It's like a lot of here in the competitors, like in United States, just stopped at GPS and tracking
Mm-hmm.
activity
Mm-hmm.
basically. But when we stretch out a little more,
Mm-hmm.
people want some kind of device which is like a more proactive,
Mm-hmm.
rather than the reactive mode.
So is this specifically for dogs, or do we have other animals also involved
Yeah,
into
I
this?
mean, right now we are only focusing on pet animals, especially like cats and dogs here.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually we'll go expand our business into horses and also dairy.
And when you said expansion part, would it be very interesting to bring this change into zoo animals also, such as crocodiles or maybe
Um,
something
no,
like
I
that?
mean the device. I mean, no, we can't attach and detach the device for this wild animals especially. But I'm just focusing on pets basically. I mean, even we go a little beyond for the cows and
Mhm.
horses, but let's see. I mean, we have team who is working in research and development. People are working on it. If at all we have a chance to move there, definitely our band will be with all other zoo animals as well.
Great. Bhuvi, so what real gaps are you trying to solve in the pet healthcare industry, and what major difference are you bringing into these pets and the pet owners? What do you think for this?
Yeah, there are 80% chronic diseases have been goes unnoticed. By the time the pet parents notice that, it's like leads to serious condition
Mm-hmm.
where, uh, let's say, like pet can't speak,
Mm-hmm.
and yet but there are uh, disease is depends on pet parents. They give the small signs and symptoms. So when you notice it very early stage, you're all good. But if you're delay on that, and you never got to know what happening with your dog, then it leads to a serious problem when veterinary you went to the veterinary doctor. It's like more reactive method rather than the proactive method, like where the veterinary doctor hasn't have enough information to cure the
Mm-hmm.
disease, or like now it's been too late already.
Correct.
So what I'm doing is like my device help pet parents to track that early symptoms,
Mm-hmm.
and to get alerts from them,
Mm-hmm.
and also, yeah, our motto is like pet speaks through data.
Okay.
So that's how you can track your vitals, heart rate, temperature. If something goes wrong,
Mm-hmm.
definitely you'll get to know what happening with your pets, and especially like when you visit the doctor and you have bunch of information when you go to veterinary doctor, and they can cure it in a way like
Correct.
with all the vitals that we collected.
Correct.
Yeah.
So following to this, I wanted to ask you regarding the health factor. So how do you guys track the health into this thing, and how do you measure the health? What factors do you take into the consideration?
Yeah, I can say that like I'll just give a glimpse of our device, how it works. Basically it goes on the neck of dog. It's like to the collar especially. We have sensors to collect the data, let's say heart rate, temperature, activity, and stress level. And if it is female dog, we also keep a track on menstrual cycle as well.
Okay.
We built a companion app for that.
Okay.
Pet parents needs to download that, and it will show in our dashboard, the mobile app dashboard, where you can see how the temperature is going, how it has been recorded, how's the stress levels today. And we give personalized notifications as well, like let's say if you have a dog and you're using our device, your dog has not been active for last week. What we say is like, hey, your dog is not active for last week, can you take her to a walk, to go somewhere, and keep enough activity for that to stay fit and healthier. And also we collect the vitals. With the data we analyze it, and we'll give the personalized diet plans for the dog, so that you can know what you're feeding to your dog.
Okay.
And let's say if you have a very hot weather next week, we can suggest them to like avoid some kind of food
Okay.
which causes more heat for the dog.
Makes sense.
So that's how it actually will be more efficiently looked after the dog's insight and health vitals basically.
So how is it going to help the veterinarians or veterinarians here, and
Yeah.
also the pet owners?
Yeah, actually we built a feature called myvet. We have an option in the app
Okay.
where you can pet parents can book their appointment with the
Okay.
veterinary doctors
Okay.
then and there itself, who are available at that time. And if you have personal connection, you can also enter their data in our app, so that you can directly call through an app, and you can share your entire information, the vitals that we collected. Let's say your dog has been sick this week, the doctor needs to know what happened in the last week as well. That's how you can cure it in a proper way.
Correct.
So we collect the data. We have a PDF version of it, the entire data that we collected from like last 1 month, 1 month to 2 months. Then you can share it to your doctor, so that they can analyze it, like what's went wrong, when the temperature has been rising, when the temperature has been like lowered in that stage, and how is the heart rate.
Okay.
Is it good in then there will be a threshold limit, like when the heart rate increases, we'll give an alert for the
Okay.
pet parents, like hey, something is wrong with your dog, can you check it, and uh, try to go to veterinary doctor ASAP.
Okay. Makes sense.
So if the veterinary doctors have enough information to cure the disease, or cure give a proper medication for the dog.
Perfect. Let's talk about the entrepreneur journey you had. What are the big challenges you have faced until now in your journey? And I also wanted to know, how did you take this idea from a concept to a functional business?
Yeah, I mean, anyway, it's not easy, but I have not achieved enough to say. But yeah, there's been 1 year of journey of mine as an immigrant student, as an international student, came here for masters. Starting a business is too tough. You don't have enough resources to get in, and you're not eligible for
Absolutely.
to get into something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but our university especially helped me. There's a program called LaunchNet. They helped us, like how to file an LLC, how to get into the business. And then I met my co-founder. Anyway, we wherever we go, we play cricket. That's our mutual game. I mean, that's how I met my co-founder, and I explained, this is my idea I'm working
Okay.
on. So he helped me, because he have 3 years of experience in app development, and also he have into IoT integration. So
Okay.
he know what I'm trying to build. So we are in the same streamline. That's how we got started there. And but hardware is too tough here. To find hardware and make it product into a prototype, it's too tough for me. So I've been visited to a lot of um, places here, and asked a lot of people here to how to figure it out as a prototype. And then we eventually got into a few accelerator programs, so I can say the launch, and
Mhm.
as well as we applied for Y Combinator, but still I haven't got the result yet.
Okay.
Waiting for that. So that's how I got to know from all these accelerator programs, how to meet people, how to get things done in a proper way. Meeting these people and having less resources, it like made a tough journey for me.
Mhm.
But finally, I think my me and my co-founder are like you know uh, so rigorously working on our business. We finally made it happen.
Mhm.
What I can say is like we made this happen in 8 months.
Wow, 8 months.
Yeah, so we went from idea stage to a prototype level, and we are going to launch our device on September 15th. So people
Beautiful.
can go to our website and just show us an interest, so that it will help us to you know reach out to them, and what we can explain in a proper way what we are building and what they want exactly. Yeah, but it's tough, but yeah, still we keep learning and iterating our device, uh, learning every day, from getting feedbacks from the pet parents, and we are building according to pet parents needs. Yeah,
Hopefully, I'm invited for the launch.
definitely, you will be always you know yeah, I mean, I'll invite you, definitely. There are a lot of people who are coming, and you can also
Great opportunity for
yeah,
network
yeah,
there.
network
Here
there.
you go.
Yeah.
Right. And now as you spoke about, you were working, and also you were also a student, right? How
Yeah,
did you manage the work life balance and all of that?
yeah. And from undergrad, I haven't much focused on studies. I know I like
Okay.
but I have curious to start business. I know I love to be an entrepreneur journey. That's how I got into this business. But anyway, if I'm not going to
Hmm.
um, uh, get into United States, I would have started my business thing in India itself. But fortunately, I've came here,
Correct.
and there are a lot of exposure here. You can learn how to be in the business, how to
Correct.
run your journey, like walk your ideas into Silicon Valley, and also you can learn every day in a faster way. Basically, it will have a lot of resources, you can use it, and make your journey a little easier. I remember this thing, when Sam Altman said that uh, today this is the right time to start businesses, because there are a lot of AI resources, can act as your co-founder, they can act as your
Yeah.
chief technology officer. That's how I built my first MVP with the help of ChatGPT actually. So I built MVP and showed to the our university, and then I got some credibility on that, and then after that I've pushed myself to do something on beyond ChatGPT, and then I brought my co-founder here, and he helped me to the technical side. So I didn't manage much
Hmm.
by going to university, but yeah, I have a lot of friends who can help me to do all my assignments. I can learn together, and they help me how to do it. I didn't focus much, but I've spent like couple of hours in every weekend to done with my works with the university and the classes, but rest of the time I'm completely focused on business itself.
I mean, I absolutely agree with you, because even right now I'm into multiple things.
Yeah.
I have my hands into multiple things, running a CEO club, and easily scale Arcti Media now. Also an employee at one of the companies here, and I also do volunteering here. I would say myself as a part-time student now,
Yeah, yeah,
because the things that I'm involved into.
yeah,
However, uh, as an international student, it is tough for us to come here to a different country and adopt to this culture. I think I would just keep culture aside. I think I should focus more on resources and all of that, and also getting to know the network and all. I think that has unlocked the doors for me personally,
yeah,
in this case.
yeah. I
So,
mean, I take this time to appreciate you, because I've seen a lot of people who came here is not completely into do something productive every day, but
mhm,
you've been started your business in Australia, you've started your business here, you have few people, few clients, and you are the part of multiple businesses. It- you know at the time when you hit your 25, 26, you might have a lot of connections. If you start your journey from again from zero, you have achieved a lot before. So when you are in the 90s to 25th, so you have enough resources, enough connections, so you can scale little faster. And that's what a lot of people are not doing now. So people who are in the 90s and 20s, they're not focusing on
I mean,
business
I would just
basically.
say a lot of my friends, my relatives, that could be my friends, my uh, you know my classmates and everybody, they are not serious about life,
Yeah, yeah,
right? And they don't have a vision. Even if they do have a vision or a path, they do not have a blueprint, which is very
true,
important.
true. I
So
mean, what I
yeah,
can say is like, uh, just like you need to earn some money at the end of the day, right? People have some vision, people have some dreams to achieve, but people not putting into the practice. That's what I can say.
truly. And one more thing that I want to point out is that you mentioned about getting exposure and all of that. I definitely agree with you personally, because the experiences that I have had here, the moments that I've lived here, I think they are going to teach me more than these books and all of that that you learning from, right?
Yeah,
I think it's going to teach you beyond this university,
yeah,
because end of the day, yes, you've studied in a really good university, but it is a piece of paper.
yeah, yeah,
and
absolutely.
and as a character yourself, uh, you should understand that learning from other things is also significantly important as much as books.
Yeah,
Books can just give you knowledge but not experience, but I think experience is something that's going to speak more louder in the future, uh, and become your voice in
yeah,
front of the uh, coming generations, I would say.
absolutely. You're right. No, I agree with that. And especially here, it's people come here. There's a lot of resources, but they are not using it 100%. That's what I feel like. I mean, I can say that if you use it in a proper way,
Hmm.
the resources that are available here, uh, it's absolutely amazing. A lot of resources you can use it. Have get things done in very early as possible.
Agree.
Yeah.
How do the pet owners generally react to this medical wearable devices? So do they have some hesitations or something, or do they adopt quickly?
Well, here in the United States, people used to these devices, and there are a lot of other pet wearable devices in the market.
Hmm.
So, especially they are focusing on the GPS and activity.
Okay.
So, people are right now using those devices. So, it's not that difficult to explain what we are doing, and they are okay to adopt those changes. And a few people just seek for the validation. They test the device first, and then eventually get to use it. Then but it's not that tough. People are using it, so we can explain what we are exactly building and how the technology works. Yeah.
That's great.
And wearable tech gear to improve fitness is a hot trend. Now these devices are being used on pets to help improve their health.
But there are still questions about whether the technology can really make a difference.
Go get it.
When Steve Peltier adopted Jack, the Labrador Retriever was overweight, so he put him on a diet and exercise program. He also used an electronic tracker on Jack's collar to collect data about the dog's daily movement. And that's not all.
It's helped us not just check out activity levels, but also monitor things like sleeping patterns and scratching patterns.
He says that data helped diagnose a problem no one knew about.
We were able to notice that Jack was scratching a lot more than normal, and it turns out he had a food allergy.
This new breed of wearable tech devices not only lets owners keep track of their pets' habits and behaviors, they can also monitor heart and respiratory rates, calories burned, temperature, and even control food intake.
Pet owners really want to do right by their pets in terms of their health. They want the best diet, they want the best care, and the wearable technology kind of layers into that mindset.
But some experts say while the technology provides some useful information about a pet's health, it does not give the full picture.
You can start to get an idea of where they're moving for behavioral issues, activity levels that may or may not be related to disease process or pain. But they are indirect measures. They don't tell you exactly what's going on.
Dr. Budsberg also says that a lot of the information these devices collect is simply irrelevant to a pet's health.
I think the risks are simply overwhelming people with information and with data which really is meaningless.
But Peltier says the tracker has helped him improve Jack's health, and he thinks this new use of the technology is a step forward for both pets and owners.
As technology moves from the human body to the pet body, I think that we all ultimately can benefit.
Well, these devices range in price from $100 to over $300, plus an additional service fee in some cases.
Where do you think is the pet healthcare technology heading towards? And also, as AI is coming into the picture today, or for that matter, the advanced sensors and all of that. So, the way we care for pets, is it going to change in the future, do you think?
Well, I mean, I think you could see more AI and smarter sensors in future pet tech health. Basically, that's how where we evolved. Like from uh, there is no device for us to track, especially for human beings. But there's a lot of devices came up again. Uh, as I said, like the Whoop band and also Apple Watch,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
So you can track it in a way the same way we are tracking for the pet animals. You could see as similar as like Apple band or like a Whoop band for pet animals. So I could see a lot of other AI and other sensors that are gonna hit the pet health market and revolutionize uh, health industry in pet actually.
Bhuvi, is your business expanding internationally when we talk about a global vision part of that? And if yes, uh, how different are different markets, the pet care markets in India compared to US versus London, UK?
Uh, well, we are not reached out to a global expansion yet, but yeah, I can. We have intention to reach out to globally. Especially India is the fastest,
Yeah,
pet
absolutely.
growing population
Correct.
there, and here it's like I can dissect the India, United States market now. So it's like $136 billion market now. It's growing like 30% year on year, and also um, there are like people who are using uh, pet tech here are like exceeding $2 billion by the end of 2026.
Okay.
There's a huge and fastest growing market in United States, and also in order like similarly Indian market is also growing, so we have much potential to reach out to Indian customers because I'm from India again. So I have a lot of I'm just looking forward to achieve something in United States, then go after Indian and global way.
That's correct. So when you say they have different thought process every country. So how is it like when it comes to the safety wise or precautions wise? Do people take all the factors into the consideration, or just you know they're just happy with the concept? You think?
uh, when compared to other international market in global way, here people are used to it, and people know there's a device that the technology has been evolved here, so people know how technology work, how data works, and they are into more techie guys here. So there is no much difficulty for Wagvitals especially to penetrate this idea to pet parents, but when it compares to India, yeah, you need to face a lot of difficulties to explain your device and how it's gonna work. Here it is like easy for us. People love to use it. People love to be more proactive way and avoid veterinary bills, and also avoid to lose their dog. Because people are treating them as like kids. So they are like everyone,
Yeah.
like 70%
I mean
households
nowadays
have.
dogs also and pets also have insurance, right?
Yeah. That's what we are connected as well. With where in Wagvitals app you have other tools called reach out to insurance companies, like to get reasonable prices for them, and based on the data that we collected, people gonna give a price range for the insurance. Because if the dog is active and healthy for longer time, people might get insurances for very lower price. But
That's
if
right.
you frequently visit to the veterinary doctor, the prices may go higher prices, right?
Yeah, I mean that's what I wanted to know. Apart from the numbers, what is the real truth behind other countries, right?
Yeah.
I just here to ask some questions about pet health. What's the biggest worry you have about pets' health?
Overheating in this type of heat. Also, not getting enough water intake or exercise as well. Um, that's probably the main thing, is overheating, and make sure I'm not over walking him. Maybe walking too far, because I like to walk a lot. He's a smaller dog, smaller snout, harder to breathe. His temperature would be a good start.
So I have another question for you. If there was a wearable that told you your dog was sick before symptom shows, would you use it?
Oh yes, definitely. I keep up with my dog. They're like family to me. So.
Alright, yeah, that's what we are building right now. If you are really interested, can you sign up in our website so that it will be helpful for us, and whenever the device is ready for us, and we'll let you know, and you will be our early customer.
Yes, sir. I would love to be part of this. I mean, I think it's going to be something that grows, and there's going to be a lot more people that's interested in something to this effect. Because
yeah, I mean, I have another last question for you. Like, you buy for it $149 to $200 in between for the one-time purchase for the device, and probably a $499 to $699 per month price range for subscription for your mobile app.
That would be reasonable, I would think, if you're concerned about your dog and you treat them like family, like I do. I think that's a small price to pay.
That's it. Thank you so much for your information.
Thank you for all you do. You guys are...
Hi sir, I'm Bunny, a founder of Wagvitals. We are building a pet tech health wearable device for the dogs, so that it will track your vitals, like heart rate, temperature, and activity, so that will avoid the large vet bills when you are going to see the veterinary doctor. And I have a quick question for you. What's the biggest worry you have about your pet's health?
That they don't get enough exercise.
Alright. If there was a wearable that told you your dog was sick before symptom shows, would you buy it?
Sick before the symptom shows?
Yeah.
If I was convinced of that, yes.
Alright. And the last question is, like, will you buy it for $149 if we're probably launching in the next semester, what do we call, like, next month? We have price ranged between like $149 to $200. So is it a reasonable price for you if we keep it like $149 to $200 per one-time purchase and $699 per month as a subscription fee?
I'm not sure about that. I'd have to be convinced. I'd have to see. I'm not always a leading edge person. I'm sort of a follower, so I'd have to see that other people are using it and giving good feedback.
All right,
that's how I would do it.
That really helps us. Like, we are not fixed at the price, like, $149, but we are, like, asking pet parents, like, whether is it a reasonable price or not. So if we can like, the market is growing, like, if it is like, we get a early traction, so we can reduce the price around like $99 as well.
There are plenty of people who would buy it at that price, and I would too if I saw enough feedback that this is really doing something good,
Yeah.
But lacking that feedback from people, like I would be probably reluctant. I might go at a much lower price point, just to see if it works. But if I would get a lot of good feedback, I would probably consider it.
Yeah, that's what our motto is, like, pets don't speak, right? Like, we help us, like, pet speaks through data.
Yeah.
So that's what we are planning, like, it was nice talking to you.
Okay,
sir.
thank you. Yeah, you too.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks.
So this one is a really very personal and my personal favorite question I have that I wanted to always ask, and I ask everybody, and that is what keeps you motivated during the tough times as a founder? And apart from this, I would also know, do you have a special routine or something like that you follow?
Well, I know the purpose is the key. Like, it drives me always, like, why I'm doing this, even if it is a tough time. It helps, like, I remind myself, like, why I'm doing this, and the purpose is clear, that to keep pet health happier and healthier, right? So even when I feel too low, I'll just go to movies. Basically, I love watching movies, so I'll go to theater, and even if you um, have a bad day, just go to theater and enjoy some movie, and you can come back and you can focus again. So yeah, I wish I have to have a daily routine, but I haven't adapted yet, but still I'm learning. So I need to do, go to gym, have a healthy diet, and avoid some lot of other kind of junk food here to keep it happy
But,
and
but
healthy.
US is not the safe place for that.
Yeah, but eventually have great people in my room, like who help us to cook clean food and to avoid those other kind of foods here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it's great to hear that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's fun to be together and cook some food and live together. There are a lot of things to share and everything. That's how it keeps me driving all the time to do something apart from our business and our journey.
Okay. So this is my second favorite question I have, and I think this is also audience's favorite question, and that is, what advice would you give to young entrepreneurs like me or many other people out there who want to build something or establish something in tech or pets or AI or healthcare? What do you say?
Well, I'm not in the stage to advise people, but I can share what I have learned from my journey, like all this 1 year journey. Uh, just don't stop at one place, and if you have an idea, just start working on it. Just don't be in the ideation level, or don't your ideas need not to be in the paper,
Okay.
but needs to be in the market. Whatever the idea, it might be the worst idea that you have, but still you need to hit the market, and that's how you can learn from the market. And whatever you're doing, the customers is first our priority is to give a good experience for the customers,
Okay.
right? As I build Wagvitals, I've been to many other dog parks here, and the other dog parks here, and went there and reached out to the customers and asked their questions and interviewed few of people, like what they are actually looking in
Correct.
pet tech. So that's how I got the information. I iterated our device and change it the way that the customers want. So the feedback helps always, and learn something from market itself. Don't delay on depend on uh, maybe other kind of books, or like maybe in the YouTube videos, but the real time problem solving skills
Again,
comes from
like experience comes into the
yeah,
picture
yeah,
there.
yeah. There are a lot of information out there in the market. You can learn from the customers only. So that's how I learned. And there's a good quote called "learn, soak, and reflect." So you can learn it, and you can soak it yourself, and reflect to the market. That's how you can get to know about what exactly going in the world. And yeah, just focus, enjoy yourself, and you don't have the boundaries. Just keep on going. That's it.
As someone innovating in pet healthcare, do you have pet yourself?
Yes.
If yes, then I would also like to ask, how do they inspire or influence your work?
Yes, I do have pets. That's how they keep us inspiring us, like to motivate us to do this efficiently. And they are playing a major role in my life right now. And I lost one of my dog, and yeah, I don't want to talk about that much, but I do have a pet, and everyone who has some friendly in nature, and you can have enough time to spend with that pet especially. And the sector that I've choose as a pet health, which keeps me boosted always by seeing those pets.
Great.
Yeah.
So, I mean, right now, once again, a big thank you to joining us at Akli Media and giving me this opportunity. I think the audience are just going to love your work, the craft that you have done, and really very excited to bring this to my network and uh, talk about this brand to my network also.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you so much for inviting me, Arman. And it was nice conversation with you. And um, we had enough things to share, I think. So I have a lot of other things. Anyway, like as I told, we have a lot of time to, we can meet again, and I can share a lot of information again, and people gonna love this. And yeah, whoever the pet parents, just gonna have good experience of this conversation, and they can learn a lot of things from the device and the company that we are building as well.
I
But
myself also had a pet, so
oh
I
wow.
mean, yeah, but I really love pets. I had a dog, and his name was Pluto.
Pluto, wow.
Yeah, but he's not with me anymore. however. But yeah, sweet memories.
Now
And
you can happily, get another dog, because we are there for you, and we can help your dogs, pets especially, to get to know health insights and everything. And
okay.
you can happily, live along with your pets.
And any feedback or anything for Media?
Yeah, you're doing good, and you're meeting a lot of good founders here, and there are a lot of other people who are achieved a lot of things here in Ohio. So if you need something, just let me know, and I'll help you to reach out few people. And yeah, just keep on going. As I said, there is no boundaries for you and me. Just like reach out to as many people as you can, and learn from them, and you can implement those too in this Arclay Media as well. And I hope I can, like, see your vision as well, like, success decoded. Yeah, it will help you in any way, like, it help others as well. You can even, I'm happy to go and watch your all other upcoming videos and everything. Yeah, you're going great, and it's amazing to have a
But yeah,
conversation.
once again, thank you so much for
Yep.
coming in, for
Thank
joining,
you.
and it was my pleasure hosting you. Good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Armaan.
The finish line, it doesn't exist because the moment you cross it, you just draw another one.